Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our longer readings, and this will be for Gemini in Gemini season. Happy birthday, my Geminis. So anyway, this is for your birthday season, and the longer readings, I use 4 decks. I use 2 Radley Valentine decks. The first one is the Angel Tarot cards. That gives me my main message. I then go to John Holland's Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, kind of fill in some gaps, ask for some words of advice from Osho Zen Tarot cards, and then finish again with my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. Yes, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all decks with Reiki energy, but this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So some dates that we need to know about. Okay. May 20th, and this kind of shifts a little bit between May 20th to May 21st, but this year it's going to be more May 20th. Gemini season will begin. Then on May 22nd, the new moon in Gemini. Now remember, full moon to new moon, it gets smaller, and that means it's waning, and that means you've been releasing and getting rid of things. New moon to full moon gets bigger, and that means you request. So this is a really good time for you, my Geminis, to request. Then we go to Friday, June 9th at 3:12 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when we're going to have our full moon in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, now you Geminis, you have no boundaries. You will try anything if it interests you, and if you think that it's something that you can accomplish. And sometimes if you don't think you can accomplish it, you're up to just about anything. Now we have this full moon in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius has that same type of complementary spirit as you do. It's free-spirited, it's, adventurous. It will try anything. Now, then we go to June 20th, and that's when Cancer season begins, and that's also when, for the Northern Hemisphere, the summer solstice, the longest day. So then the Southern Hemisphere, it will be the shortest day. So let's get started, and we're going to just do our long readings. Now, remember too, this is kind of like the chapters, this is chapters, and the general energies are kind of like the little paragraphs or pages. So let's go on and see what is happening for my Geminis. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Remember, I'm an intuitive channeler. What that means is I open myself to my higher power, and whatever the message is that needs to come through, it just does. 3 cards are face down. The first one's reversed, and so that means to me, pay attention. It's got a little stronger message for you. Here we go. First card for my Geminis. And here we have that 10 of water. Water energy is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. After your season, it goes into Cancer. It's fluid, emotional. 10s are transitional. This is actually a wonderful card for you to have. This is kind of like emotional security. I'm feeling emotional security, feeling that you're in the right place at that right time. Things have gotten better. Now, we are all in, that same situation. Many, many places have opened up. Some places have not opened up to the same level, but this is my Geminis, you kind of entering into your season, and you feeling kind of like it is all right with your world, okay? You are feeling hopeful. You are feeling contented. You are feeling like there is something waiting for you. And you know what, my Geminis? I feel like your feelings are really on target right now. So the 10 of water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So, it's not, my Geminis, you are good with a dollar, okay? Now, you like to spend money too, but you do know how to save money, and you do know how to pay off debts. But again, too, you like to spend money too. But like I said, the other part. So the thing is with this is, even though maybe like I said, things are opening up and, jobs are a little bit in flux, you somehow manage to meet your budget. I feel like this is about you meeting your budget, And I feel that there's a lot of optimism with that also. So your next card up is ego. Ego, Archangel Jophiel. Now, this is the other thing that happens with my Geminis. My Geminis, there's many times that something will come, some sort of obstacle that will come across, and it does bring out that fear in you. It does bring out that feeling of, oh my gosh, what do I need to do? What can I do? I do feel that when we get to that, there's a couple of things going on with this. I feel that when we get to that full moon with Sagittarius, things will spring forward for you. The other thing that you need to kind of worry about is you. You've got your twins, and you've got your twins that's, the one twin is always like, okay, now, trying to lead you down what that twin considers the straight and narrow. And then the other one is the one that is trying to lead you just a little bit off your pathway. The thing about this, and I'm not saying that shouldn't, that you shouldn't listen to that twin, because sometimes you need to be taken a little bit off your pathway, because sometimes you can be, I'm sorry, but this is kind of a little bit, ego driven, okay? And ego driven can be, you have to watch out for this. And I would say this is from when your season starts to that full moon, maybe being a little bit too full of yourself. I don't mean that meanly, sorry, but maybe not necessarily watching out for the, just watching out for the red flags, okay? Whatever that is to whoever that is. Okay, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material needs or things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Your next card up is that 5 of water. So that water energy, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, 5s are something about change. So the thing that's coming about is you're entering your season. There's a lot of hope, and there's really, really, really positive energy for you. Then we have that ego, that little bit of that, maybe you're kind of riding a little bit over the top, and then it kind of settles down into this like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and I'm kind of feeling, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. It's kind of, it's your little twins kind of leading you in different directions. Now, I feel like, a lot of times it's the good twin and a lot of times people will say the good twin and then the maybe not so good twin. In this case, I feel like it's the good twin that's leading you a little bit off your course, okay? I know that sounds strange, but I feel like it's your good twin that's kind of pushing you into a less playful manner, okay? And that's coming across to other people, and I usually go towards that job career. That's coming across as a little bit on that pompous side, okay? And a Geminis, you are a lot of fun, okay? So like I said, whichever twin I'm pointing at, listen a little bit to the fun twin, okay? Have a little bit of fun this month. This is your birthday month. This is your birthday season, okay? So, okay. Things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk, okay? So it's your energy is still, oops, and there goes the cards. Your energy is still kind of, it's still that scattered energy. A lot of it is, with what's going on in the world, you are kind of that, you are a little bit of a sponge at this time also. But let's go down and pick up with these cards. Hold on a second. So anyway, interesting. So you have 4 cards that came out of John Holland's Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I have the first and the 4th is face down. The other 2 are, the middle 2 are face up. Okay, so let's see what we have here for any kind of words of clarification for my Geminis. First card is, okay, so here this is kind of where I'm going with all of this, and I'm sorry, I wish that it was really, really, like, yes, you're getting a job, no, you're not getting a job. It's more your emotion, you have this hope. You have this feeling that things are going to be doing really great. And they really, really will, okay? You get in the way of that sometime, okay? And, so it's like how can I say this? Give me the words, give me the words, give me the words. You get in the way of, you do think a lot. You do have a little bit of a rebellious tendency. You do kind of, want to, somebody, again, that good twin, bad twin thing. So just be aware that going back to this five of water, it may not necessarily be how you want things. Okay, and maybe that's it. It's kind of a control thing here. I think that there's a control, like I want it this way, and it doesn't quite go that way for you. And because of that, you don't necessarily see that there are so many other, blessings coming to you. Okay, so then we come to this card. This one's face up, but this is also reversed. And we have destiny. We have destiny. We have a 10. We have transition. So there's some things that, it's like it's not going along there, not going along with the plan, your plan. It's not going along with your plan. You are getting in the way of, it's like, this is my plan. Why isn't it going along with this? But the thing is, and it's creating some, kind of angst. The thing is, this is a time for you, my Geminis. This is that, this is your like karmic circle, karmic time. This is where things will start opening up for you. It's just not going to be quite the way your plan was, okay? And I think that's I think that's what this whole message is about, is you're going to need to work on flexibility during this time, because things are going there. I do feel that you're going to not have to worry about your income. You're not going to have to worry about, getting debt or getting, things paid. It's just that it's not all going to go according to your plan, okay? But destiny is saying that there's a bigger plan. There's a divine plan, and it will be doing that. So during your season, remember, reach out, higher power, your guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is, okay? And interesting too, because here is wisdom. This is again 5, so there is some changes happening here. And this is, there's kind of a religious connotation with this. That doesn't mean, though, that this has to be a religious card. I look at it more as a spiritual awakening, a spiritual kind of acceptance. I do love, and I don't know why I need to point this out, but I do love this dog, that this, this person is, is wise, and it's leading. It's kind of like, okay, follow the plan, follow the destiny. And I love the dog. The dog is like, yeah, this is a good guy. This is a good person. This is a good, higher power, if you want to even say. So, animals are that way. They can recognize what is good. Okay, let's go on. Last card here. Balance. Okay, 11. So balance has a little bit of that Libra energy to it. Justice is blind. You want to make sure that you're doing the right thing, but you also need to watch that, that ego. You need to have that. This is going to be a really good time for you to keep yourself, I don't want to say keep yourself in check, because that's putting too much control on you. But you need to, when things don't necessarily go the way you wanted them to go, you need to kind of say to yourself, okay, there's a better plan, and there's a better plan. And you need to have that type of faith. Okay? Okay. Anyway, let's go on. Okay, my Osho Zen tarot cards for any words of advice. So yeah, it's and I don't know why the twins keep coming up. And I know that, there's like the good little twin and the one that's not so good, little mischievous twin. And I really feel that, okay, we got some cards that are falling out. I really feel that mischievous twin is what's going to keep you, it's what's going to keep you sane. I hate to say it that way, but it's what's going to keep you more in balance. Okay, listening a little bit, having that little bit of fun too. Okay, 3 cards are out. The second and third are face down. The first one is face up. It is reversed. So it's a new vision, new vision. So you see, there's a supernatural, supernatural type of energy here. This goes along, this complements this destiny. You're going to have to look at things a little bit differently. You're going to have to, maybe you're always trying to stay on that straight and narrow as with that, with the good little twin. But it's like you need to expand a little bit. You need to kind of embrace that little mischievous one too. Okay, next card here. Okay, totality. Interesting card. Now, is this person letting go? Is this person grabbing on? This is about trust. This is about trust. And we have another 5. So there's some major changes. So we have a couple of 5s. We have 1, 2, 3 5s. And then ego is 15. So that's another 3 5s also. And then, then we have the 2 10s so far. So with that, this is about trust. This is about, about just kind of like trusting the destiny, trusting the, the karma, that this is going to get you through. Okay. So, and part of that ego, that ego gives me a little bit of a worried tummy. So, my Geminis, you need to trust in yourself and you need to trust in that higher power, because that will get you through a lot of things. Your last card is silence. Silence. Okay. Meditation, being still, not necessarily, again, with that plan, whatever your plan is, your control is kind of backing away and opening yourself up to your higher power and just letting your higher power take you through this time. Okay? So let's go now. Let's finish up with my Archangel Power Tarot cards for my Geminis. So yeah, there's a lot of 5s here, so a lot of changes are coming. And it depends on how it depends on you. Are you going to, are you going to be the one to dominate it? Are you going to be, it's my way or the highway? Or are you going to kind of let things flow? Because, with the 10 of water and the 10, the 10 destiny, there's a lot of really positive energy with that too. Okay. So here we go. We're going to cut and see what we have here. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. Again, face down. Middle one is reversed. Here we go. The King of Ariel. Okay. Your plans are working out. Ariel is Earth energy, Taurus energy, Virgo, Capricorn. Like I said, I don't worry about money for you. You might worry a little bit. I'm so sorry for that. Again, but your plans. The King of Ariel is like he's the king. He's the king, whether he be male or female. He's the ruler. He is the one in charge. And Earth energy is, a lot of times that is someone you can touch, but most of the time it's money that comes from opportunities or comes from jobs or careers. So the King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. And I said that to you. You do pay off debts. You like to spend your money, but you know what to pay off also. Your next card, again, this is reversed. Here we go. The 7 of Ariel. So while there's all this emotional angst going on, and while there's all this, kind of like fighting against what, you want as opposed to what necessarily destiny wants, it's like, hey, chill a little bit because things are working out for you. If you're worried about your financial, or if you're worried about more that solid energy, because 7 of Ariel is you've invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest, review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. And your last card is the 5 of Raphael. So again, that's that 5 of water energy. Okay. And that's, again, you've got a lot of 5s here. So there's some major changes. A little bit, it's going to affect you more on that emotional side. But, you need to have that faith. You need to have that trust because, the money side and the destiny side, that's working for you. That is working for you. So everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. And remember, full moon to new moon, release, release, okay? Get rid of. New moon to full moon, request, okay? So it does seem like this is going to be kind of a, it's like, will you be able to see your blessings? Will you be able to accept, receive, be aware of them? You will, my Geminis. The thing is, you got to get you got to get a little bit of yourself out of there. And I feel like that good little twin, the twin that we normally think is the rational one, the one that wants to keep you on line, I think it's keeping you from seeing that bigger picture, okay? Seeing what destiny, what karma has in place for you. Okay, so anyway, my Geminis, you know what to do with the buttons if you enjoyed my reading. Thumbs up. And as always, my Geminis, know that you are loved, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye-bye.